We've just arrived at the Gobbins. We're getting ready for the new coastal walk. So the Gobbins is a coastal walk here in Northern Ireland. It's very impressive. It's just recently reopened following closure earlier in 2020. So we're really excited to go and check it out and see what it has in store for us. The name the Gobbins comes from the Irish word of Gabón, meaning tip of land or headland. The Gobbins path was built as a tourist attraction for a railway company back in 1902, and it was immediately a roaring success. There is a visitors centre at nearby Ballystrata which has car parking and visitors facilities including a cafe and a great exhibition about the history of the Gobbins, so be sure to make time for this ahead of your tour. It's a quick safety briefing before we head off to the coastal path via minibus. This is a coastal walk. It is actually so far suitable for my very dodgy ankles. We have been given a proper walking boots, which is actually very necessary. I thought we would be able to do this in sneakers, but apparently not. We've been given hard hats like this one because there are some low-hanging arches and rocks and that kind of stuff, and us tall people will surely hit our heads on that. So it's really important to, safety first. We are about to climb this spiral staircase up here behind me. I'm not too sure where that leads, but looks kind of fun. So it turns out we're not going through that magical spiral staircase here. Instead, there's a hole in the wall that we have to squeeze through. Is bridge number 2 on the Gobbins. Our kind guide has mentioning about the old bridge behind us, which was taken away, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad it was. This one looks a lot safer, may I just say. We're heading up to the third and final bridge along the Gobbins, the roaring sea below me, and this is what awaits. If you've been watching this channel for a while or you've been following us over the years, you'll know that we're not the most adventurous couple. We don't do hikes up Ben Nevis. We'll probably never hike Everest or anything like that. So we really wanted to do something here in Northern Ireland that was sort of semi-adventure based but within our own personal fitness limits. So the Gobbins came up as a really good option. It is sort of family friendly. It is pretty intense on the descent. I'd be lying if I would say that I wasn't hesitant about going back up because it's a long way. But it's a really cool experience. We're on these amazing bridges that have been built out over the coast, surrounded by loads of history, lots of fun, interesting things. We're coming up to a really deep, dark section of the Gobbins. We go right through the middle of a cave. There's lots of low-hanging rocks and sort of things, so I'm really glad I've got my hard hat, but I'll try and film it. I can't promise that it's going to work, but let's see how we go. That entire black cave is so cool. It is really steep, really dark, and in parts very tight squeeze. So there is a reason they don't allow backpacks on the walk. I did wonder. when groups meet on the Gobbins, they have to meet on the bridges. So there's only 3 points, I think, along the route where groups can pass each other, and this is one of them. I know I mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. The Gobbins is a fairly strenuous walk for the non-hiker slash accident prone slash bad knee, hip, ankle, bad heart category. So if you fall into any of those categories, do thoroughly read the terms, that sort of thing. The incline is no joke. The number of stairs is no joke. The integrity of the footpaths, for the most part, is quite good, but it is 100% not even. So for me, I was a bit concerned because I've got questionable ankles and feet. It's fine, but I did need to use the railing a couple of times just to kind of get my balance. So definitely keep those things in mind if you are attempting the Gobbins or you think you might want to.
Just finished walking the Gobbins. It's referred to as the dramatic coastal walk. Definitely lives up to its name. Really pretty, really scenic. It's a coastal walk. Definitely some steep stairs. When we started the walk, they said, "Oh, we'll go from here to here." Thinking that seems like a piece of cake. It was actually longer than you think it's going to be. It's definitely a bit of a hike for somebody who is a armchair warrior, and it's something completely different and something I didn't even know about in Northern Ireland. So if you get a chance, go check out the Gobbins.